Youcat. Question number 416. What are the essential elements of Christian marriage? Number 1. Unity. Unity. Marriage is a covenant that by its very nature brings about bodily, intellectual, and spiritual union between a man and a woman. 2. Indissolubility. Marriage lasts until death do us apart. Question number 3. Openness to offspring. Every marriage must be open to children. Number 4. Commitment to the spouse's welfare. If one of the two spouses deliberately excludes one of the 4 points listed above at the time of their wedding, the sacrament of matrimony does not take place. Pope Benedict XVI said in 2006, "Today, the need to avoid confusing marriage with other types of unions based on weak love is especially urgent. It is only the rock of total, irrevocable love between a man and a woman that can serve as the foundation on which to build a society that will become a home for all humankind." Question number 417. What significance does the sexual encounter have within marriage? According to God's will, husband and wife should encounter each other in bodily union so as to be united ever more deeply with one another in love and allow children to proceed from their love. In Christianity, the body, pleasure, and erotic joy enjoy a high status. Christianity believes that matter is good, that God Himself once took on a human body, that some kind of body is going to be given to us even in heaven and is going to be an essential part of our happiness, our beauty, and our energy. Christianity has glorified marriage more than any other religion. And nearly all the greatest love poetry in the world has been produced by Christians. If anyone says that sex in itself is bad, Christianity contradicts him at once. Pleasure, of course, is not an end in itself. When the pleasure of a couple becomes self-enclosed and is not open to the new life that could result from it, it no longer corresponds to the nature of love. First Timothy chapter 4 verse 4 says, "For everything created by God is good, and nothing is to be rejected if it is received with thanksgiving." Question number 418. What is the significance of the child in a marriage? A child is a creature and a gift of God which comes to earth through the love of his parents. A child has the right to be respected as a person from the moment of his conception. True love does not desire a couple to be self-contained. Love opens up in the child. A child that has been received and born is not something made, nor is he the sum of his paternal and maternal genes. He is a completely new and unique creature of God, equipped with his own soul. The child, therefore, does not belong to the parents and is not their property. Question number 419. How many children should a Christian married couple have? All children of whom God sends are a grace and a great blessing. That does not mean that the Christian couple is not supposed to consider how many children they can raise responsibly, given the health of each spouse and their economic or social situation. When a child comes, nevertheless, that child should be welcomed with joy and willingness and accepted with great love. By trusting in God, many Christian couples find the courage to have a large family. Saint Teresa of Calcutta says, "Every child is precious, every child is a creature of God." Responsible parenthood. The Church affirms and defends a married couple's right within the context of natural family planning to determine by themselves the number of their children and the distance between the births. Question number 420. May a Christian married couple regulate the number of children they have? Yes, a Christian married couple may and should be responsible in using the gift and privilege of transmitting life. Sometimes social, psychological, and medical conditions are such that in the given circumstances, an additional child would be a big, almost superhuman challenge for the couple. Hence, there are clear criteria that the married couple must observe. Regulating births in the first place must not mean that the couple is avoiding conception as a matter of principle. Second, it must not mean avoiding children for selfish reasons. Third, it must not mean that external coercion is involved. For example, the state were to decide how many children a couple should have. Fourth, it must not mean that any and every means may be used. Saint Mother Teresa of Calcutta would say, natural family planning is nothing more than self-control out of love for each other. God bless you all.